So I was like 15 years old, and I started going to this this open mic around midnight. It used to be at the old Providence Black Repertory, this is when it was over on Washington Street on the 4th floor. And if you're from Providence and you've been around for a while, you know what that means. If you're not, I apologize with all the minutia. But as 15, I didn't really know anyone. Like, I was listening to college radio. I was trying to get involved in the scene. I didn't really know anyone. So I started going to the open mic, and I went up on stage. And I don't want to sound like I'm name dropping, so I'll leave some names out of this. But there was some fairly prominent local rappers who invited me up on stage. So among them were Clokworx, or I thought both the guy from Clokworx. And if you remember them, they put out a 12-inch Mental Flux and Amz Uno. He released a couple of great albums, one of them through Label Intelligence. Shouts to Estemonolith and Casuno. I thought I was getting on stage with both the guys from Clokworx. And so I was like, this is great. I'm on stage. I got both these guys up here. I'm feeling like I made it. I feel like this is great. I got all these prominent local rappers on stage with me. I'm like, this is great. Things are only going to get better from here. So the next week I went, and none of those guys were at the open mic that week, except for one of the guys who I believed at that time was Amz Uno, and he walks up to me, and he says, "Would you like to get on stage with me?" And I was like, this is amazing. You know, Amz Uno from Clokworx wants me to be on stage with him. This is the best. So of course I jumped at that opportunity, and I got on stage, and the announcer says, "Coming up next is Paradox and Skeptic." And I turned and I looked at him. I said, "I thought you were Amz Uno." And he looked at me and said, "I thought you were Fest One."